There is a devastatingly precise psychological teaching found in the Gospel of Thomas, a Gnostic text excluded from the canonical Bible, that outlines the absolute physics of human consciousness. If you bring forth what is within you, what you bring forth will save you. If you do not bring forth what is within you, what you do not bring forth will destroy you. The Gospel of Thomas. This is not a moral lecture about sin or virtue. It is a literal blueprint of energetic velocity. It speaks directly to the tragedy of the unlived life, the unexpressed gift, and the unique self left completely unborn. You tell yourself that ignoring your intuition, shutting down your mediumship, or pretending you don't see and experience energy is a neutral choice. You think you can choose to simply not play that game. But energy never stays still. It is a moving current, and when you block its natural trajectory, it does not vanish. It turns corrosive and moves inward. You internalize that which is unexpressed, and without light and air, it begins to rot. The gift, withheld, becomes the wound. Carl Jung arrived at this exact same realization through a different door, observing that the unlived life eventually becomes the shadow. This shadow isn't merely the darkness we repress, it is the brilliant light we are too terrified to claim. When you refuse to confront and express what is authentically within you, that unexpressed capacity becomes corrosive. It festers into bitterness, chronic anxiety, illness, or a heavy, nameless sense that something essential has been missed. The Renaissance physician Paracelsus captured this duality perfectly when he noted that every substance contains both its medicine and its poison. What heals you and what destroys you are often the exact same energy. The only distinguishing factor is whether you have the courage to engage with it and bring it forth, or whether you choose to withhold it. I see this constantly with developing clairvoyance. If you have a massive capacity for clear seeing, that capacity is your innate medicine. But if you choke that energy at the 6th chakra because you are terrified of standing out or offending the ordinary mitwelt, the socialized crowd, that same energy transforms into a localized poison. It manifests as brain fog, heavy energetic boundaries, or deep physical exhaustion, among other things. The gift withheld inevitably becomes the wound. You cannot play small and expect your energy system to remain healthy. Your consciousness demands expression. Reclaiming your inner fire. The Hermetic tradition frequently spoke of an inner fire, a divine intelligence seeded within each soul that inherently seeks expression through form. Studying psychic tools is not about acquiring a supernatural parlor trick. It is the process of building the energetic scaffolding required to let that inner fire burn safely without consuming your space. It is about practicing intentional self-remembering so you can transition from a mechanical autopilot existence into a creative force. When you ground your body, clear foreign energy pictures out of your space, and open your channels, you are clearing the blockages to that expression. You are giving your spirit permission to move through you rather than getting backed up inside you. You choose to bring forth what is within you, allowing your inherent gifts to restore your life. Reading topics: uncovering the withheld gift pair. Up with a reading partner this week, book a session with William or your favorite psychic, and use these prompts to audit where unexpressed energy is turning stagnant or corrosive in your space. You know how in a reading you never know what to ask about? Here's a list. The fire audit. Look at your 5th and 6th chakras or their main creative channels. Where is their inner fire or innate gift currently being choked, hidden, or withheld to maintain safety or seek external approval? Medicine versus poison. Look at a specific area of heavy resistance, anxiety, or physical stagnation in your life. Scan beneath the surface. Is this symptom actually a superpower or a creative gift that has run in reverse because it was denied expression? Healing focus. Give or get a healing on your channels of expression. help identify and blow the pictures of fear, family conditioning, or religious programming that tells them it is dangerous to be seen. Restore the radiant, unedited vibration of your true potential. One small step, the creative release valve. If you feel an onset of sudden anxiety, heavy stagnation, or a nameless weight in your body today, treat it as a mechanical backup of unexpressed energy. Locate the pressure, sit quietly, ground your body firmly, and find where the tightness or heaviness is sitting in your physical form, and then release it. Creating and destroying will also help here. Acknowledge the gift. Speak directly to that pressure in your imagination. Say, I see you. You are not a defect. You are power running in reverse. 3. Create an outlet. Give that energy a tiny, low-stakes release valve immediately. Write a raw paragraph in a private journal. Speak an unedited truth aloud to an empty room. Or mock up a vibrant color expanding outward from your chest. Notice the immediate shift in velocity. When energy moves outward, the poison transforms back into medicine. Journaling prompts for deep integration, the untapped potential. If you are entirely honest with yourself, what specific spiritual gift, intuitive clarity, or creative calling are you currently withholding out of a fear of failure or judgment? The corrosive audit. Look at your current patterns of bitterness, irritation, or fatigue. Where has your unlived life turned inward and begun to impact your relationships or your peace of mind? Claiming the light. We are often far more afraid of our light than our darkness. What magnificent version of yourself are you actively keeping unborn just to stay relatable to the people around you? From insight to integration. A blog post can spark a revelation, but a practice builds a life. Information without practical application is just nice ideas and doesn't create meaningful growth and change. If the concepts of energetic anatomy, self-remembering, and dynamic boundaries resonate with you, let's take them off the screen and into your daily routine. Join a study group to access the complete library of tools, meditations, and techniques designed to help you run your own energy with absolute precision. Click here to learn more about upcoming study groups. For over 25 years, I have been driven by a single, uncompromising objective: to strip the illusion out of the unseen world and hand total energetic autonomy back to the individual. My work, both in high-fidelity private sessions and study groups, is to help build your own psychic capacity to interface with your lived experience cleanly, autonomously, and without dogma, using your inherent spiritual and intuitive gifts. Book a session.